Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Moto Aftermath show here. This is our race reaction video here, wrapping up Birmingham, Alabama here race. Thanks to all our sponsors that are on board with us. Make sure to check them out. Links in the description down below. They're all on the bottom of the screen down here. I actually, our new graphics company, I've been working on putting my graphics on, and the graphics themselves are great. I am a terrible applicator, so make sure to check them out. 50 Graphics, Complete Racing Solutions, TLR Coatings Studios, which we're in, Isaac Nelson Designs, Holster Co., and Gutter Works. Like I said, link in the description. Anyway, boom, jumping into Birmingham for this race reaction here, and what a night. The racing itself wasn't, I guess, terribly great, but there's plenty to talk about here with this. I gotta sneeze. Pause. Okay, and we're back. Anyway, so let's start right off here. Let's fire off with the 250s here. And basically the title of this video here, Deegan's a crybaby, man. The first turn incident there with him and Hammaker, that was totally Deegan's fault. Like, bro, you swooped the entire field, and then because you ran into someone, you're pissed at him. Like, you look like a douche. Straight up, it's not a good look. You look terrible standing there flipping him off and screaming at him on live TV because you swooped the entire field. Then you get to the end of the night there. First off, let's just say this. If he doesn't get penalized for that off-track excursion that he had there in the main event, it's completely ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous, and there will be a huge rant by me if there's not a penalty report tomorrow that says he's penalized at least a spot or two for that off-track excursion. That was just way too much. I mean, dude, bro, you just skipped the whole section. Like, sorry it was muddy there, dude, but you can't just skip the whole section. It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. So there should be a penalty there. I'll honestly be super surprised if there's not. And then the move to just completely demolish Cody Schock on the last lap for 7th place, like, bro, it's not a good look. And now you've got enemies. Seth's pissed. Seth is way pissed. Like, any chance he had of not having a hard time with somebody who is as fast or faster than him is completely gone, because Seth now, as long as he's in the race, will do everything he can the rest of the season to make his life miserable. He will not get by him easy. I mean, it'll be crazy. I really thought Seth was kind of chill when they interviewed him before the LCQ, but his comments on the podium there, Seth was not chill. And Seth is a super nice dude. I've met him a couple of times at the races. I've talked to, been around like him and his mom in a couple spots when they were talking to people, and they're super nice. He is like a super chill, super nice kid, who again just had some bad luck and stuff. But I mean, bro, let's face it, Deegan's whole look tonight was terrible. You didn't have the speed to keep up. You were pissed off for all sorts of stupid reasons, like the pressure's building on him, and he's not doing anything to help himself. What do you think Cody Schock's going to do? Do you think Cody Schock's going to be chill? Like, Cody Schock's not going to be chill anymore, okay? You knock Cody down, he ends up 9th, okay? So now he's starting to work his way out of the title. What do you think's going to happen if Schock has another bad round, or hell, even next week, if he's not up front on the start with you, and you're coming through? What do you think's going to happen? Schock's going to make your life miserable, okay? Now, Schock, I don't believe, has the top-end speed to stick with Deegan, but Hammaker does. And like I said, those guys are going to make his life absolutely miserable. It's undeniable. Comment down below your thoughts on all of the Deegan escapades tonight. I'd heard about things like this somewhat, how he kind of acted there in the amateur ranks, but I hadn't really seen it until tonight, and now I'm like, whoa, bro, like, I was starting to become a fan, and now I'm just going to back off here. Also, as far as the 250 class goes, man, huge bummer there for Max Anstey. I mean, to have a motor just quit, and dude, I love it. Him being like, the words I want to say I can't say on TV, That's awesome. Second awesome thing he did in that interview was he was like, I don't know what happened. There was a lot of metal going around. These things are mechanical bikes. They break. For these bikes to quit all the time and then people just to be like, it was electrical. Stupidest thing ever. Like, just tell us what the heck happened, okay? That's all I want to hear is what happened. Your bikes, those race bikes, everybody, are completely different than the stock bikes we buy off the showroom floor. They're not even comparable to each other. So, just tell us what's wrong. Did a piston blow up? Because I'll tell you what, an electrical problem is not with a piston hanging out the side of the motor. So, whatever. Anyway, like I said, major downer. He was having a good season. He's way, way bummed, but as JT said, pretty much anything can happen. Vial has found his stride, and I'll tell you what, if Vial finds his stride and Vial gets back to starting up front and yanking hole shots like he was in GPs when he was world champion there a few years ago, these boys are in trouble, because if he gets good starts and he can run the pace. Now, I'm going to preface it a little bit by saying last week obviously was Daytona, bit of a weird race. Tonight, we didn't have any whoops, so that probably helped, but we'll see. We've got a Triple Crown next week in Indy. Those whoops are going to be jumpers for sure, because that dirt's always soft, and it's been a relatively, we'll call it lukewarm winter up here. With a lot of precipitation. So I assume the dirt's going to be wet, soft, ruddy, crappy Indy dirt, just like we've always seen. So we'll see how that goes. But he's starting to fit. I mean, he's got 2 in a row now, so that's looking pretty good. McAdoo looking consistent also. But again, I'm just always waiting for the other shoe to drop with him. That's all there is to it. I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop. He's doing good right now. We all know he's hurt. He's got that tibia fracture or whatever that he's riding with. That can always jump up, cause an issue, all sorts of places. The Hymus on Swole crime and the Swole on Hymus crime, awesome. Totally justified. Those guys need to wash their hands, throw that out the window. And I think that was all I had for 250s there. Good job by J-Mark getting the whole shot in that main. Comment down below. Oh, and shout out to Cody Schock for winning that heat. Comment down below, like I said, what you think of the whole Deegan situation. And is he going to have issues the rest of the season with Hammaker and Schock and maybe some other people? Because let's face it, he's not making any friends. He's fully taking on the villain role. Anyway, moving on. 450s. I said this on the show last week. Justin didn't agree with me. I'll say it on the show again this week. I'll say it right here again. We've delayed the inevitable. We've now gone 9 rounds thinking, oh man, anybody can win this. When in all reality, Jet was always the guy. And now he's got 2 in a row. And is that 3 or 4 on the season here already? Like, yeah, because we won. So he's won A1, Daytona, and now Birmingham. She's got 3? Must have 3. I don't know. Anyway, terrible media guy. Anyway, but we've got 2 in a row, and that's the point. And on a track tonight where there wasn't really a lot of separators and everything, he got the start, and he just slowly put time on Jet, one right after the other, or slowly put time on Webb, lap after lap after lap, built like a 4-second gap. And that's what he did. That's what he did, man. And this is what we saw outdoors. And I will literally just give it to Justin tomorrow about like, dude, we've just delayed the inevitable. Now he's got 13-point lead. 3rd place is in. It is 20 points down. Like, this is starting to get away very, very quickly. They have to stop it. If they don't stop him where he's off the box next week, they're screwed. They're all screwed. So, anyway. Talking about Cooper Webb, that was wild with whatever the hell just happened there with that 30-second board girl. I rewound it a couple times and watched it. I don't know why she was trying to cross. She was trying to put the 30-second boards away. You could tell that's what she was doing, was taking those to put them away, and those they were kind of getting ready to call it a night, probably, and get ready for the podium. Whoever... I don't know who decided that she was okay to cross a hot track at that point. Hopefully she's okay. It appeared she was okay. I didn't see any medics or anything down there. When I rewound it a couple of times, I don't think Webb really hit her. And as soon as she even got close to Webb, then she dove off the track, which was hilarious. So again, I hope she's okay. What a weird thing. That's just, yeah, who knows? Webb, I really thought, here's the thing with Webb. He doesn't have the high-end speed to go with Jet. And I really thought that tonight, with him being in second, being close there, the last 10 minutes, we would see him really come on. It was Webb's type of track. Really technical there with all the ruts and everything like that. I really thought he would come on and, you know, work up to Jet there and make a last push. And he got closer, and then Jet pulled it back out, man. That was all there was to it. So Webb is kind of the last hope at this point, and honestly, I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it to even remotely try to make a run at it. Like, he's just going to be the second place dude. Kenny had a good night, made a good run, good push towards the front. I think they said he was in 11th at one point, went right around Chase. Something is wrong with Chase. That front end, it's amazing. We go back to KYB, so like Japanese suspension, and that front end starts to wander on him. You know, the hand's getting better. He win the heat there or whatever. And everybody's like, oop. Nope. Nope. I'm tempted to say that he's got a mental block, again, with Jets of, I don't think he can beat him. I don't. So we'll see. Maybe he will. But straight up, not a mud race. Not something where Jet wads himself. I don't think he beats Jet. I mean, I just posted a meme that was a skeleton sitting at his desk that said, you know, waiting for someone to pass Jet straight up. No one's done it. No one has passed him straight up. Does he crash? Yep. Does he make a huge mistake and you get him? Yep. Did Coop try to throw it in and rough him up in the heat race? Yep. No one can do it. Hasn't happened. So we'll wait and see here. Only other thing I have really with 450s there is Tomac. We all got excited here for a couple of weeks. We got excited in Dallas. We got excited in Daytona. Tomac is a fantastic rider. Tomac's got $20 million in the bank. Beautiful house, beautiful wife, 3 beautiful kids. His mind's over here. It's not in it anymore. Track like tonight would have been picture perfect. Tomac, beast mode, get a shit start and just come through. Nope, nothing. Got dropped. He got dropped. He would pass people. He would get passed back. There was just nothing there. There was nothing. So I think we're seeing like a farewell lap here. Maybe he wins one, but man, we're 9 races in. He hasn't won one yet. So, I mean, I guess he won a, what are we calling it, a gangbang at the Triple Crown, won one of the mains at the Triple Crown. But yeah, I think Beast Mode is gone, and we have an older version of Tomac, which is still a better rider than 99.9% of any of us will ever be. But he's not going to be able to accomplish what he came back to accomplish, which was to beat Jet. It just isn't going to happen. Not straight up. Not straight up. So that is pretty much all I have right now for the Birmingham race. We'll be back with the full show on Tuesday, and then, like I said, we'll be back with the videos next week after Indy, and we will be at Indy. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Comment down below on Deegan. Comment down below on Tomac. Comment down below on this 450 title and if you think it's over. Thanks to all our sponsors. Again, links in the description down below for all of them, and we will see everybody on the main show on Tuesday.